In this video, I'm going to do a trip review on two United Airlines first-class flights. The first is a short flight on the United Embraer 175, and the second one is our 5-hour flight aboard the 737-900 to finish up our trip home. Our first leg started from Charleston Airport, and this was my first time there. As I walked through the airport, I could not help but notice the great ambiance with all of the nice shops, restaurants, and floor-to-ceiling windows. With COVID going on, obviously the crowds were way down, which made it even nicer. I was hoping for a United lounge, but that was not meant to be. Still, there was no problem finding seating while waiting for the flight. And today we're going to be flying from Charleston, South Carolina, up to Washington, D.C., and then from Washington, D.C., over to Phoenix, Arizona. So we have two different flights, two different types of planes, and we'll take a look at to see how it is flying with all of this COVID-19 stuff going on. I was aware of the airlines cutting back on their service during their flights, and I had a taste of it when I was en route to Charleston. I did not expect much from our short first flight to Washington Dulles, and I was pleasantly surprised. Our first class seats were quite spacious on this brand new Embraer and quite comfortable overall. The economy seats are 2 and 2, and it can also get a little tight in the back when the plane is fully loaded. On this flight, we had excellent service from the flight crew. We got our drinks quickly, however, in plastic cups now instead of glass. I did not expect any snack and was really surprised when she handed out the snack boxes to us. I took the tapas and the wife got the classic. Mine came with hummus, Parmesan peppercorn, snack olives, breadsticks, almonds, crackers, bruschetta spread, and dark chocolate. It was actually really good for a quick snack, I have to say.
Packages must be collected or put away for landing. I'll be coming by again to collect any remaining items. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing soon, so please take a minute to put away your carry-on items, including laptops and your small devices. Just make sure that they're in airplane mode.
Before I knew what was happening, we were on the descent headed into Washington, D.C. Overall, I was extremely pleased with the on-time flight, the service, and the snacks. Upon landing, we immediately headed to the United Club to relax until our next flight. With COVID in place, things have changed in the club. The first thing I noticed was how few people were there. The next and obvious was the lack of the usual food and snacks, which I still don't quite understand, and it was a little disappointing with that. If you wanted a drink from the bar, at least there was no line to wait in. Hi there. Thank you very much. Anyway, after our short layover, it was off to our next flight. We boarded the 737 on time for our 5-hour flight home and got settled in our seats. Our flight from Washington, D.C. to Phoenix, Arizona. We'll see how this one goes on a 737-800-900. I have to say it was interesting to watch the people with masks, face shields, head cloths, but the topper was the couple in a full hazmat suit. The 2-in-2 configuration gave me plenty of room with a convenient power port on the seat. The flight was not fully loaded, and I was a little surprised when we were not offered the usual welcome aboard drink before departure and first. We pushed back from the gate with an on-time departure and headed to runway 30 for liftoff. Fingers out of the way. Once in the air, our drinks did come quickly, and I was a little surprised when I looked around and found the first cabin was not full. You use your mobile device for the onboard entertainment, but I was also surprised at how limited the movie selection was, and they were all mostly very old movies with nothing recent to watch. However, it did not matter because when I tried to open a movie, we found out the in-flight entertainment system was broken and had been reported broken on the previous flight. Next came the meal, which was a joke. No hot towels, no hot nuts like usual in first class, just a sandwich heated in a plastic bag, similar to what you would get at the 7-Eleven or a gas station at 2 o'clock in the morning after drinking all night. You would also need a detective to find any ham inside the ham and cheese sandwich. If you order wine, you're not going to get a wine glass. You're going to get a plastic cup with a little bottle like you find on Skid Row, minus the brown paper bag. Maybe I sound like a complainer, and I'm usually not. If you look at all of my other United reviews, they're all positive. I've been a loyal United customer for 30 years and just expect more from them. You can try to blame these changes on COVID, but I'm not buying that. We are paying for first class prices, and there's no good reason to cut out the amenities that come with first class. It is the little things that make first class an experience, like the hot towels, the nice glassware, the snacks, and an excellent meal. You cannot tell me this is about COVID. Glassware is sanitized by the catering vendor and the meals are prepared by them. What is interesting is that other airlines like Alaska Airlines realize the value of their first-class customers and have stepped up their catering and amenities to make their product stand out. As we are coming to the end of the tunnel with COVID, I would hope that United takes a second look at their cutbacks. Otherwise, they're going to lose more business to the other competitive airlines that are waiting in the wings to take their customers. If you don't believe me, check out some of the other videos on YouTube about the other airlines and this exact subject. Thanks. Appreciate service.
Thank you so much. You have a great night.
I do appreciate the on-time flight, the clean aircraft, and the service of the hard-working crew during these difficult times. I cannot begin to imagine what they have been going through for these months and months since this pandemic started. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick flight review, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and hopefully you will subscribe to my channel. Also, please check out the other flight review videos that are on my channel. All in all, thank you so much for watching Pat's Adventures. Until the next time.